right, here's a great Toronto-based story, friends. It is a Toronto-based company. It's called Unwasted. It's taking a stand against the plastics crisis by creating sustainable products made from 100% recycled materials. I'm sitting on it right now. It's super comfy and stylish. Joining us this morning is Unwasted CEO Ashley Gorrie to show us her beautiful products. Good morning. Happy Earth Day. How are you, Ashley?
Good morning, Dina. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I love when people look at a problem that seems daunting, like the environmental crisis we all face, and then you find a solution. And it takes a long time to do it properly, and you've done it with this company. So tell us about the problems with some plastics out there as you showcase in this jar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks so much. So, unfortunately, only 9% of recycling gets from our blue bin gets recycled. So, first and foremost, Unwasted is about education. We want us all to understand exactly what is going on when it comes to recycling. And second is to empower us all so that we understand what it is that we can do as individuals. First and foremost, the 2 R's, reduce, reuse. That is where we can make the biggest impact, the most positive impact on the environment and the climate. But lastly is the recycling piece. And so I wanted to just talk a little bit about the stats associated with recycling because plastic has increased 20 times in the last 50 years. Mm-hmm. And that is expected to double by the year 2050. So to put that into context, that's about 8 million tons of plastic that's entering our oceans every year. And that number's rising. And if we don't do something about it, then there's going to be more plastic than fish in the ocean by the year 2050.
Especially with all the overfishing, which is a whole other problem, right, in the oceans right now. So let's talk about the process as to how you make these and grab plastics that otherwise would end up in a landfill or the ocean.
That's right. Yeah. So we take hard plastics. So it's actually a number 2 plastic, and it gets washed, recycled. It goes into a large machine, gets ground down into the shred that you see in the mason jar that you have, and that shred then gets melted down and formed into boards. And then our designers create intricate designs, and out of that we cut the material and then assemble it.
This is brilliant, and you can see you have a gorgeous table. It's very durable for all 4 seasons, and you have all kinds of colors and varieties to suit anybody's needs and spaces, because we know a lot of people just have perhaps a teeny tiny balcony versus someone else who has a backyard oasis, right?
Exactly. We love design, and we wanted sustainability to be not only accessible, but to be gorgeous and inspiring. And so with our designs, we have we're just scratching the surface in terms of the designs that we have right now, but we have decided to design the long pause, which is more for open spaces, big bonfires, patios. But then we also have the short pause, which is more for your condo, smaller environments. And then our share table is, it's what the product's sitting on in front of you, and that's for snacks and drinks, and hopefully in a short time coming we are all going to be able to gather together outdoors safely. And you make them built to last, but when it's time to pitch them, you said they can be recycled. That's right. Our products are made from 100% recycled material, but they are also recyclable. So we can break them down, go through the same process that I explained earlier, and reform new furniture in the future. It's interesting because people used to think, I feel like it used to get a bad rap that like anything eco-friendly used to mean lesser than, or less aesthetically pleasing, or less effective. Not anymore. If you put in the time and the work, it's beautiful. Absolutely. And that's actually why we created the company. We wanted beautiful things that inspire, that we're going to do good for the earth. And so these products are, each one of them has up to 60 pounds of recycled material in them. And so our goal this year is to divert approximately 60,000 pounds away from landfill. Ashley, you're an eco warrior. 1 chair at a time, baby. For more information on Unwasted, where do we go? www.unwastedtrash.com, or check us out on Instagram. Thank you so much for doing that. Coming up next, have a great day, a great Earth Day. Toronto police holding a virtual meeting today talking about a huge jump in hate crimes since last year. We're going to talk about the concerning numbers in news right after the break.